Stories of the subjects were made, the accused was in the UK. Equally, CAB Chief Inspector Fatuma was among those who caused the raid house of house number 226, and at the time, the accused Gilbert Juma Deya was not present. In any event, there is no contestation that the accused was out of the country at the time. Clearly, the prosecution founded their case on the doctrine of recent possession and the principles of circumstantial evidence, and direct evidence is ruled out. The fifth issue is to consider the doctrine of recent possession. Isaac Nganga Kahiga and another of the Republic. This tried law charged and convicted in the High Court criminal case number 97 of 2011, and on the assumption the circumstantial evidence could suffice, given that there was a lease from where the accused from where the subject children were recovered was co-joined with Mary Juma and the accused person. However, the Court of Appeal has said time and again, an example, Joan Jevchisawe versus Republic. But this is a game with clear and settled rules of engagement. Prosecution must prove the case against an accused beyond reasonable doubt. This was also the holding Court of Appeal in the case of Mary Wanjiko Ishira versus Republic, Appeal number 17, 1998. That the suspicion, however strong, cannot be a basis of inferring guilty which must be proved. In the end, it is true the prosecution made a lot of capital out of a number of circumstances in a bid to establish the accused was guilty. But that evidence does not satisfy the legal requirements of circumstantial evidence to warrant the conviction of the accused, and ultimately make a finding that the prosecution has not proved their case in all the counts beyond reasonable doubt, and they acquit the accused person in all the counts under Section 215 of the CPC, and set him free unless otherwise held back. Ask him, what was the security?
Your Honor, thank you very much.
All right, the title to be released to the reposter, and the surety is discharged.
We also pray that the court be pleased enough. You could serve as or furnish us with certified copies of your judgment and the proceedings for future reference and records as well. We shall undertake to pay the requisite charges.
The state, do you pay requisite fee or you get it for free? Because you are part of the government, you don't pay. Same to be supplied to both of you.
Very much.
All right.
Yeah, thank you very much, members of the Fourth Estate. We are delighted today to report to the nation and to the entire world that Archbishop Gilbert Deya has been acquitted of all the counts that he has been charged with in reference to the offense of child stealing. Of course, in some quarters, they have called it child trafficking, they have called it whatever, but today the court has cleared him of all the counts and that he's a free man. Actually, he's been acquitted under Section 215, and the court has given its reasons and its grounds. And when you look at the reasoning of the court, then you realize that these were trumped-up charges. These were charges that could not have stood. And if somebody was forthright and honest, Archbishop Gilbert Deya should never have been charged. But because there was a lot of pressure and reason why he should be charged, he decided to go through the entire process. Remember, he was extradited from England. He came in chains. Prior to that, he told the entire world he was innocent, but still, he was pressed to come. And the trial, of course, has taken some time, about 5-6 years. But prior to that, this matter actually started in 2004. And until today, he's been hanging around for almost 20 years. But today we are glad that finally the truth has come out, that Archbishop Gilbert Deya has been acquitted and that now he's a free man. He can go back to serving the Lord. He can go back to his ministry, for he has no squabbles with anybody. In fact, from what he has shared with me, he has forgiven his perpetrators as a man of God, and he desires to move forward with his life. I will now hand over to my client, Bishop Gilbert Deya, to address the world over this matter.
It has been, and today I'm acquitted on this kind of burden, a yoke on my shoulder, which has been putting me into a dilemma, not working, not making also the headway. It has been so sad that I've been labeled as a child stealer. Some people say I'm a child trafficker. And I want to thank God for the British government who gave me protection for 12 years. And they said I have no case to answer based on the evidence given to them to extradite me to come to Kenya to answer the Trump charges which was put against me. Surely it has damaged the name of my reputation. I'm the first speaker on television here in Kenya, KBC, then my karaoke. I was the biggest preacher in the world today. I found a ministry in the UK named after my name, Gilbert Deya Ministry, which is really was very successful. And I'm grateful, I'm free, and I'm now going to continue to proceed to the mission that Jesus gave to me on earth. I'm very pleased with the judgment, and I'm so happy that from today I've been acquitted, and I'm grateful to my wonderful advocate, John Swaka. The case which I was charged with, I was charged of stealing 5 children, which the parents are known. And my wife, who was the one living in the Mountain View house, was also charged with the same charges. By the grace of God, she was acquitted, led in that court by John Swaka. Despite of all those kind of evidence that the children which was claimed as stolen, the woman who was found with them was acquitted. Still, there was another power that forced the British government to bring me back to Kenya. In order for me to lose case of extradition, there was a fake order sent to the UK that I forged the case order here, which was not true. And that was the reason why I was made to come to answer the charges, which are now ended today. First of all, I want to thank God the Almighty, who has given me ability and power to preach the good news of our Lord Jesus Christ. Those who have been thinking I'm a thief, I'm a criminal, please today clear your mind that I am not a criminal person. I'm born again, spiritual filled, and believe in Jesus Christ. And all the days of my life, I will serve God. I became a minister since 1967, so I'm not new into this. All these pastors in Kenya, they are my children, and I thank God for whosoever have been praying for me and all the media. God bless you so much. This is Archbishop Gilbert Deya, the international preacher of the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ, to fulfill the good news that Jesus commissioned his disciples, the book of Mark 16:15, to go to the whole world and preach the gospel. That's why I went to UK and made Jesus known there. God bless you so much. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry?
Of course, yes. My strength has been in the UK. I'll be back to the UK. And the UK people expect me soon. God bless you so much.
Thank you.
You don't have a question?
Thank you.
Bye-bye for now. I have some my church member outside the building.
You can record them outside.
You can record them when we are dancing. Because stop not to